Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a random makeup look, colors of purple, browns, pinks and orange. So I'm just going to mix them up together. So first of all, I'm going to use my light brown shade in my bronze palette, and then I'm working from the outer corner of my eye to the inner corner. I like to start with my eyes first sometimes before I move to the other parts of my face. No, actually I start with my brows, then my eyes, then move on to the other part of my face. Like, that's how I usually do my makeup. I've been doing this for a very long time, but nowadays people usually do it like they start with their foundation, the other part of their faces, before the last thing they do is the eye and then the brow, especially the brow. But I've never done that before. I'm going to use this fluffy brush to blend the brown color. Anyway, it looks pink, but it's not actually pink. Like, there's nothing on it. So back to what I was saying. I have never done that before, but I'll try it and see how it's going to come out. And I'm going to use this orange shade and then work it in my crease and give it a very, very, very good blend, guys. So what was I saying? Yeah, and I feel like doing your brow first before the other part of your face is going to, you're going to finish on time instead of doing all those other ones, if you get what I mean. To me, that's how I see it. So yes, I'm gonna blend to make sure that there are no harsh lines. And have you guys ever noticed that when you do your makeup, like when you're doing it with your mirror, you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you're doing your makeup and it's coming out well, but then when you take pictures or you do a video, it's not coming out, like the colors are not really pigmented as they should be. So it's like the camera is not picking. Yeah, that's what's going on here. I'm adding more colors so that it's going to be very obvious, because sometimes it's just not making sense to me. Or maybe it's the product. I think it's the product. So I'm gonna blend my crease area more and more. Like, this is just a vibe video. It's not really a tutorial. Maybe in case you see something that you can learn, go ahead. I hope you learned something new. That's what I'm supposed to say. And I'm not actually being very, very straightforward with it. I'm just talking randomly. Then I'm going to do a powder cut crease. I don't know if that's how they say it in a professional way, but then that's what I'm doing right now, because I cannot use concealer to do the cut crease. It's not even a cut crease, like a soft cut crease, because if it's not going to make sense to me, I'm going to just wipe it, since it's just powder, and it makes the eye soft and put together. You know what I mean? So I'm going to rub till I'm satisfied, it's to my liking. Yeah, it's coming out well. Check the mirror and reverse. So next I'm going to pick the same colors. I'm going to mix the pink and the orange, and I'm going to buff it and blend it just above the place I applied the powder, so it's going to appear, there's a transition in there, if you get what I mean, instead of just leaving it plain and harsh. So I'm just going to blend it with the brush and make it look blended, everything coming together. There's a good transitioning, because I don't really have large eye space. I don't have a big eye, I have small eyes, and then my crease area, rather my eyelids, they are not that spacious. I've done my liner. I'm going to apply my lashes and move on to the next thing on my list. Speaking of list, I need to make a to-do list for tomorrow. which is way out of point. But that's it. Like I said, this is just a vibing video doing makeup. It's coming out well. And speaking about makeup, I keep jumping from one topic to another. Speaking about makeup, I've always wanted to do cut crease, but I have never done cut crease. It's coming out well. And I've tried asking some of my friends that know how to do makeup to do it for me, and it never came out. But gradually, like, I studied my eye shape. Gradually, I'm beginning to understand how this cut crease-ish stuff works. I'm going to keep practicing and seeing and studying my eye shape and the colors. Maybe one day it's gonna come out perfect. I don't want harsh cut crease, I just want something soft. Now I'm talking too much about cut crease, so I'm going to blend my foundation. I'm using Ezekiel foundation. I don't know what the number is, but it's just Ezekiel foundation. Then I'm gonna blend and under my jawline. I skipped, like, it looks like I skipped a spot, but then I blended everything well, like properly. And I went way too much with the foundation, guys, which is normal. It's not normal for me. I don't like using too much foundation. I don't like using too much concealer. So I'm going to use, it was not picking. Sorry, I'm using my phone. Bear with me. When I blow, I'm gonna use a better camera that's going to give you details. I can't wait. Speaking into existence though, I'm going to take this foundation. It's a Mary Kay foundation, and it's in a very warm dark shade, so I'm going to use it as a cream. I wouldn't really call it cream contour. I'd say I'm using it as a contour, liquid contour basically. And then I'm going to contour because I'm going to go with like a darker shade of bronze shade of powder to blend the contour. So I'm going to work it to my hairline, and I just like the way it came out. It wasn't harsh at all. That's why I went with foundation. I wanted it to be visible, but I didn't want it to be harsh, so it was just creamy and the exact consistency I was looking for to sit well on my skin. You understand? So that's it. I'm using a angled kabuki. Is it kabuki brush they call it? Normally they call it a kabuki brush. It's a dense brush. Yeah, an angled dense brush. So I'm working around my jawline and everything. Now moving next to concealer. My concealer is I'm going to use my Pro concealer. That's what I use to conceal. Then I'm going to use my damp brush and blend my chill. Sorry, I said chill. And then the remaining consistency in the blender I'm going to use on my forehead, because I don't really like concealing too much on my forehead. Then I'm going to work on my under eye. And guess what guys, I finished doing this voiceover with all the struggles. Guess what? Instead of me to click on done, I clicked on restart, so everything just went and I have to start from the beginning. How annoying is that? You guys, that was very, very annoying. So I have to come back inside and do it again, the voiceover. Anyway, it's part of it, it's part of the fun, it's part of learning, and I'll just accept it. I can't kill myself, I'll just carry on, whatever. So anyway, yes, I'm gonna shift my nose and blend it well. I keep doing that, and I'll continue to do that. I learned this from Vanessa who, I can't remember her son name. She's married. She married last year, 2021 I think, and she's a Ghanaian and a pro makeup artist. I really cannot remember her son name. Anyway, I learned the technique of shifting your nose to blend. It sounds weird, but yeah, I think it's a good thing. So here I'm going to blend my under eye before I set the under eye. I actually saw this again. This technique from, what's her name, Tiara Walker. She blended her under eye before she applied, before setting the eye, to avoid any foundation or concealing that is creasing the fine lines under your eye. Sometimes the concealer will be sitting there, and then when you now apply your powder, it becomes cakey. So we're trying to avoid that. So this makeup look is just simple, straight to the point, nothing too much aside from the eye. Eyeshadow is just simple colors of pink and orange, and the colors are not really obvious like that. So I enjoy simple makeup. I enjoy nude brown warm makeup. Actually, my favorite makeup pros are Hindash, Humbango, Selena Gomez, makeup artist, and Painted by Spencer on YouTube. I love them because they usually do simple makeup looks. They usually do brown. The glitters are not harsh. They're just simple, especially Hindash. And they just take their time in makeup, the way they use their products, the way they use the brushes and all those things, the way they handle the models, the way they explain whatever it is they're using in the video is just chef kiss, guys. I really love watching their makeup tutorials. I would love to work with them, one of them one day, if possible all of them. Yes. And it's not like I do not appreciate people who do bold colors. No, I really appreciate them, and I'm not saying I won't do any bold color in my channel or any video that has to be a bold color. I will. I've tried it before and it's fun, it's interesting, it's creative. So kudos to those who know how to do bold makeup. So next, here I'm going to use this pink and warm blush on the high points of my cheek. I disliked blush one time in my life. We all did at some point. Some of us, sorry, let me not generalize it. We all did at some point of our lives. We did not like blush, but then it became, it was in vogue, and everybody now is in love with blush. Everybody keeps saying, I love blush, I love blush, I love blush. Yes, we love blush, guys. We love it. So I'm going to use my powder brush and then blend the blush. Powder brush, blend the blush. Yeah, it's coming out real, guys. And then I'm going to line my lip. After lining my lip, then I'm going to move on to the lipstick. Actually, the lipstick was harsh. It was too ashy and white, and it wasn't giving me the vibe I was looking for. It was just too much. It was doing too much, and I hate anything that is just too much, especially if I'm the one doing it. So I had to tone it down with a warmer nudie lipstick, as you can see. Yep, I feel like it's even too much up till then, until now. So I'm going to apply my lip gloss and go way handy with it. Was that even correct? I went heavy with it, and I also learned this technique from my former roommate. She goes heavy with lip gloss. Like, it just makes her look very luscious and plump and fine. I don't, before, I will not apply lip gloss this much, and I don't really do, glossy lips before. I just do, dry lips, if I may say, or yeah, just dry lips. But now it looks, I embrace makeup, embrace everything about makeup. So this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.